I look a bit strange today, right? Okay, guys, a lot of you have been asking me how I charge my crystals, one of the ways, and how I charge my oils, and lots of people want to know what's the most powerful vibration to be able to charge things. And also, this is a really good workshop for you guys to run out of the room quickly, go and grab some crystals to put in your hands. Any crystal, don't think about it, just go and grab some crystals to put in your hands. And also, if you really feel the need that you want to cleanse your body and you need some negative energy which is in you, or something bad that you feel isn't good in you, some fear, go and run out of the room now, go to the kitchen and grab some rice, brown rice, long grain rice, white rice, doesn't matter. Just go and grab some rice in both hands and then come back in the room and sit down comfortably. I'll give you a few moments. Okay, hopefully you're back now, and if not, you can always rewatch this and try it as many times as you want through the week. It's quite an incredible energy that we're going to work with now. And also, if you do it a few times a week, grab yourself a cup of water and place it in the room when you're hearing what you're about to hear too. So what I'm going to ask you to do is something really simple. It's something that most of us don't do. Come closer. Come here. Hello. So, I don't know why I've started doing that. I think I've done it 3 times now. Come here. Come closer. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do now in this lovely workshop is to, for the first time in your life, clear your mind and just listen. And what that means is don't try and find anything. Don't look for anything. Just let your body speak to you. Your body is a beautiful temple and it speaks to you every day, believe it or not. And a lot of the times we push and reject and we don't listen. And that's very normal for all of us. I can imagine I've done it 10 times today. Maybe 50. But this is a good time to listen. And your body is really amazing. It will speak to you in ways that you couldn't imagine if you just be. So I'm not asking you to, all right, I'm listening, but I didn't hear anything. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just sitting and allowing the energy to flow through you. When you look, you don't find, okay? So don't look for anything. Don't try to feel anything. Just simply be. Just be. That's all I ask you to be, is to be. It's a really amazing practice when you get used to it. So what we're about to do now is introduce different sound, vibration, different noises, as we say, different noises. You'll hear different noises, but I'd like you to fully trust and close your eyes when I start, okay? If you're holding rice now, get yourself comfortable, sit in a nice seat or lay down and keep the rice in your hands, but don't hold on to the rice like it's the, oh my God, I'm going to drop it. Don't worry if it drops out of your hand. If you relax and all of a sudden you feel like you're falling asleep, don't worry. You see, what rice does, it has a natural energy to absorb negative energy. And afterwards, when I've finished, I want you to quickly go and throw the rice in a bin somewhere. Just don't boil it. Don't eat it. Rice has an amazing energy to absorb negativity. If you're sat with crystals and you decide you're working with crystals, then boy, you'll be energizing your crystals and your crystals will be energizing you. Win-win. It's beautiful. So I'm not going to ask you to look for anything. I'm not going to ask you to even say at the end of this video, write down what you felt. That's not important. What's important is if you just trust and go with that flow. And if something happens, if you get a feeling or a thought, then listen to it. If you feel that there's an issue somewhere in your body because all of a sudden you feel something, listen to it. And at the same time, direct your intention to that place by seeing it all disappear. You are your healer, and you have an amazing ability to channel your energy to where your temple is telling you to clear or heal, okay? So, should we give it a try? Come on then, let's give it a go. Okay, I've set a few pieces up here, so you can just enjoy and listen, okay? Alright, I'll start. Close your eyes. Breathe through your nose. Now blow everything out through your mouth. And just keep repeating that till the moment you don't need to when you go into your natural breath. There is nothing that you can do that will be wrong in this beautiful workshop. So just enjoy it and go with your flow. Go with what feels right for you to do. Okay. Now slowly come back into your body. Come back into yourself. Feel your own energy within your heart. Feel your own energy coming back and becoming stronger. You are the stronger one now. You are more aware. You are more powerful. And slowly breathe a deep breath through your nose and blow out through your mouth. And open your eyes. Looks like there was a carnival in the village. Isn't that beautiful? Hi guys. Now, if you've got the rice in your hands, go and just get it all off your hands, throw it all in the bin and come back again. And if you've got your crystals, keep them with you and just breathe and enjoy this moment. Hopefully you will have felt something within inside, or whether that's an inner peace, which is a very powerful thing. Not just something. Most people can't even achieve inner peace. So if you felt a little bit of inner peace, that's a beautiful thing. Sound therapy has been going on for millennia. It's something that, we now know that singing bowls were used many thousands of years ago. And up till this day, my many friends who use sound therapy, we know, and even science has admitted that you can shrink cancer, tumours, and you can heal emotional suffering that you could never heal prior. So there is something in sound, there is something in vibration. And I think what I wanted to share with you, more than showing you how I work with crystals, this is one of the workshops that I do on myself, as well as you can see there's packs of Moldavites behind me that I put there to help raise the vibration in them and make them even more powerful, as well as the oils, as well as everything else. But in the workshops we do here, when you come here for a 4-day workshop, I introduce you to these kind of sounds, because within those sounds, I can guarantee you something you will have picked up, that you will have said, there was a certain sound I didn't like. That's what you need to pick up on. Look back and see what that sound was. That is the sound that was healing you from something very powerful. It isn't always beautiful that heals. Sometimes it's the worst sound that is the most powerful sound to clear something away from your body. And it's really bizarre. I remember once there was a lady who was here having a healing session, and I was giving her healing, and when I nearly finished, I took out the singing bowl and I played it, and when I'd finished, there was a few of us here, and she said, well, whoever took that singing bowl out, it was awful. And I said, oh, that would be me. And she went, oh, sorry, Mark. I said, no, don't apologize. I says, but it is interesting that you found the singing bowl really horrible. And the question would be, why? Because there is something in that vibration that is causing you disturbance. And you're thinking, well, that's like heavy metal. I can't stand the sound of it. No, it's not. It's a different energy. Because you're hearing a wave, a sound wave. You're not hearing screaming and shouting. You're hearing a sound wave, a vibration. It is different from heavy metal or grunge or whatever you hate, and you can't stand the sound of it. It's different. This is a vibration, and I often say to people, when something triggers you, because that's exactly what happens. When something triggers you, not only on a positive level, oh my God, but on a negative level, that is something that interests me most of all. So bear that in mind today, guys, and do some research of your own. You have now energized your crystal. You have now energized yourself, because you are your most beautiful crystal in the world. And I'm just going to nip over here now for a second and just drink my energized water. glass of water was worth more than a glass of gold. That was incredible. That was the best healing medication in the world. Pure vibrational water is the most powerful energy in the world, because these drops of water, each one of those drops of water contains a crystal. It is proven. And each crystal in the world holds memory. So you imagine how many hundreds of thousands of drops of water I've just drunk. How many crystals have just gone inside me with the vibration of healing. Think about that. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this little Sunday workshop on sound therapy. I hope you now have the answer to why and how I cleanse and clear, and how I bring good vibration into crystals, as well as sitting with them and holding them and doing the same thing but through the energy around me. Sound therapy is slightly different. It's very, very powerful as well. So I combine all of these things to each of my crystals. And that's just the way I've always done it for many years now. My collection of sound therapy is growing and growing, so I love to use different. I love to, sometimes shake it up a bit, which I didn't do too much. I was a little bit more gentle with you. And I hope you enjoyed your first sound therapy, and may you walk out of the door today and feel amazing and think, you know what? I'll watch that again, I'll listen to that again, or maybe, why don't you go and buy yourself a singing bowl? Why don't you go and buy yourself some Tibetan gongs and or anything which is filled with amazing energy? And all you need to do is just sit there with just something as small as this Tibetan little gong. And it's incredible, you can feel it running through you. And trust me guys, it seems a little crazy, this guy with a silly top on and all that, but you know what? I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. I've never been as happy in my life. I've never had less anger in my life. I've never felt as at peace in my life from using this kind of therapy and meditating and working every day on eating healthy and looking after my body. So I hope this beautiful little short video serves you well. Thank you once again for subscribing to Mark Majewski YouTube channel. We're nearly at 100,000 and counting. Have a great day guys, from my heart to yours. Take care. Happy Sunday to you all. Bye.